What's going on, guys? I've got a 2008 Hyundai Sonata here, and I'm going to use this car to point out to you the location of some important fuses and relays for the operation of the heat, the air conditioning, and the blower motor. So there are 3 fuses behind this cover that we'll check. They all work to provide power to the AC control unit. So the first one for us to look at, this one right here, is called the air conditioning fuse. This one is called the EPS fuse, and this one right here is called the memory fuse. Now, the first 2 fuses are real simple to remove. You can just grab it with needle nose and it will come right out. That's what a good fuse looks like. The memory fuse is a little more difficult. It's the bottom fuse of this yellow assembly piece. To get this out, you grab the entire yellow piece and pull it until you hear it click and it comes out all the way. You then reach around the 2 wings here and squeeze on the little plastic tabs, these 2 pieces here that hold it in, and the entire assembly will come out. Now with this whole piece removed, to remove the individual fuses, there's the smaller tabs in the middle. You pry those away from the fuse while you push down on the fuse. And when that's done, you can see the fuse comes out the bottom like so. And when you install a new fuse, you just push it in through there and the entire assembly will just click back in like so. There are some other fuses under the hood that provide power directly to the AC compressor and also the blower motor. So let's go take a look at those. To remove this cover, you squeeze on the 4 tabs while you lift up. Your blower motor fuse provides power for the blower motor, and it's this 40 amp J-case fuse right here. You can look through the top of these J-case fuses and see if they're blown. If you want to remove it, you just grab it, wiggle it from side to side while you pull up. Sometimes when you do that, you'll break the plastic cover like seen on the fuse here. Don't be worried about that. So this fuse provides power for the blower motor. There's also an AC fuse, which provides power for the AC compressor. That's this 10 amp fuse right here. This provides power to the relay, which then gets sent to the compressor. Now, here's the AC relay right there. My favorite way to test these is have the car running with the AC on and then tap on the relay. Sometimes relays can get stuck and the act of tapping on it can free it up. So if you tap on this and then you hear your AC compressor engage, then you know the relay is probably failing. To remove it, real simple, you just wiggle it, pull it out like so. And you can swap this relay with any of the other blue relays as a troubleshooting step. Now, let's take a look at the pins. There's another troubleshooting method, which I don't recommend lightly. The caveat with this method is you can damage the AC compressor if you do this when the system is undercharged, overcharged, or too hot or too cold. So it's just recommended as a quick troubleshooting step. If you momentarily touch these 2 pins together, this pin as well as this pin, then it will directly power the AC compressor clutch. I don't recommend doing that for more than like half a second. That's just a great way to see if the clutch is able to engage. So check that out. And you'll also want to check the level of charge. Here's your low side pressure port. You can hook it up to there and add Freon need be. I'm also going to say the way this AC works is it will disable itself if it detects that the system is undercharged or overcharged. And it detects that situation with these pressure transducers. So actually no, that's for the power steering. Here's the AC high side pressure transducer. If this detects excessive pressure, then it will cause the compressor to cut off. And here's your high side port. You can hook up gauges to these ports and get an idea of what the AC system is doing. So yeah, I hope this information is helpful for you. Please let me know if you have any questions, or more importantly, if you have any advice for troubleshooting the heat or the AC on your Hyundai Sonata.